Hey guys, in this video I will be showing you guys off the games I picked up from Poland. For those of you who don't know, I've been in Poland for the last 4 months and I just came back like a couple days ago, and I went there to study. I was a part of the Erasmus exchange student program. So during my stay there, I got a scholarship, and instead of like going to places and seeing Europe, I just spent all my money on games. Perfect. And just a quick disclaimer, I bought some PlayStation 3 games, but I don't own a PlayStation 3 nor a 4 yet. But I am planning to buy one, especially after I start working. So just because that I thought the prices were really reasonable and cheap, actually, I didn't want to miss the chance. And now I have a bunch of games that I can play when I actually get a PC3. So I bought a couple games for PSP, PlayStation 2 and 3, and I will be showing them off. Well, for some of those I remember the prices. I will tell the price in zloty and put the Turkish lira equivalent as well as the euro and USD dollar one, so you guys will know how much they actually cost. So this is Final Fantasy Crisis Core. I bought this for 49 zloty. And I did try this, it works, but sadly my PSP was working, but I did do some traveling, and during my stays I did take my PSP, and sadly it didn't survive. Kind of managed to get it working, but it's been 7 years that I bought my PSP, so I'm still shocked and amazed how this device still works, because they say the average lifespan of this device is 5 years, so it's way past that. But the UMD part does not work anymore. But I bought this for the sake of collections, and there's the booklet and CD, and it's complete. And I bought this for 49 zloty. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Already finished this game. It's amazing. One of the best titles on PSP. And the other one is Ultimate Ninja Heroes 2, Naruto of course. And this is kind of a, I believe this is non-Conan. I didn't check this out, but the story doesn't really go along with the actual, I didn't really play much. You're just a giant kind of building that appears in the Konoha village, and you get in there and kind of go into the rooms. This is just for a fighting game with a story, let's say, but it is still good for the standard of PSP. They're really good games, and I'm really glad that I actually got some like UMD games, because so far I only had 2 UMD games, and those were Final Fantasy Dissidia and Phantasy Star Portable. They were really both great games, and they were great pickups, and I bought them from Germany when I went there in high school, so that was a very long time ago. I visited Germany twice, but I didn't have much chance to go to retailers. I remember going to GameStop there, but this time I found a retailer. Actually, I need to show you. Seriously, this man does a great job. I was in the city of Bydgoszcz, and they had a kind of, it's a deal. It's not as good as the one in GameStop, because I remember at GameStop you could get 1 game free if you bought 2. Given the fact that this is not a big corporation, I still liked that they do some kind of thing to get you hooked. I know this is like a business strategy, but it is still nice because you're able to get something free at the end. So I bought all of my games, all those games from Lara Games, and wish they've given me this card earlier, because they gave me this card after I shopped for like 5 games already, and I would have gotten a lot more discounts if I knew about this early on. The thing is, when you get 10 points on there, you have 20 zloty discount, which is really good. So I used 20 zloty discount for twice, and I still got 3 points left, and I brought this back because it's kind of like a thing that makes me remember. Now on to the PlayStation 2 games, and the first one, these actually have, I bought this for like 39 zloty if I'm not wrong. So for some of the price I don't remember, I'm sorry, because I've shown this off on live stream, and I wanted people to guess the price, and for that reason I took out the stickers that show the price. So this is Resident Evil Outbreak, and this actually even has that kind of a case. The game looks brand new. Let's open it. Yeah, it almost has no scratch. Like, legitimately, it has no scratch. They get their games from clients, so it is not... You should go there often, pay a visit often, because you can find games that are for really good prices. This is Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So this is the first one. I'm really excited to play this, actually. I haven't played it. That was 29 zloty, as most of the PlayStation 2 games were. And that was really good as well. I mean, I like the price, and inside is good. I really like the movie. I'm actually excited to try out the game. So this is Resident Evil Outbreak 2. And it goes by the name File 2, but this is basically the sequel, as I believe it is, and the disc is in great condition. I gotta say, all of the games are in great condition except for one game. The booklet is kind of fudged because it's a child's game. That was 39 zloty, just like, the first game is 29 and this one is 39. And one other classic is Resident Evil 4. I've never actually finished this game. I played it a lot and I really enjoyed it, but I haven't finished it. And now I have the original game, which is great. And I love having the booklet and all those jazz, because I'm a collector, and it is still so nice to be able to find PlayStation 2 games and that quality ones. That was 39 zloty. And that was the game I was talking about, which had a kind of screwed up booklet. You can see this is almost torn apart. And the thing is, there are a lot of weird writings and doodles on here. I believe that was the doing of a child. But this is the Monster House. The only reason that I bought this because there's this chubby guy. And I really found him cute. So I wanted to give this game a try. And it was like... It's kind of looked interesting, and it's for PS3, and it was 29 zloty, so no ways. And I guess the best PlayStation 2 pickup must be this. Dragon Quest, the original game. I mean, it has a booklet. The booklet is thick and it is colorful. Can you look at that? It's like a game guide, and this is the game. And that was 29 zloty. That's the game where Yangus, this guy, that's the game where Yangus is, and I got this for such a cheap price, and that was a game that I really wanted to play, and now I have it, and I'm probably the most excited about this game. I will really play that. So, PlayStation 2 games are the ones that I can play. Now, what I'm about to show you is the games that I bought with great anticipation and excitement, but I am not able to play them yet. So these are PlayStation 3 games, but you know, one has to learn to be patient. And I believe I did great pickups, and they're really great. And of course, they're a lot more pricey than PlayStation 2 games, but they are still very cheap when we compare it to the prices in Turkey. These are like, some of these are even lower than the half of the prices there in Turkey. So let's start. This is Borderlands 2, and that was 39 zloty, and it comes with a special case, which is kind of damaged. So thanks to this case is not damaged at all. They have booklets, but they are kind of not worked so much on. Well, at least this has a colorful one. PlayStation 3 was the era where the internet was pretty much very established, so everyone really looked up whatever they wanted on the web. So that has a really good cover, and I thought the price was really reasonable. So that was a great pickup, not to mention that I really like Borderlands. And this is a game that I'm really concerned about. This is The Last of Us. As you can see, I paid 79 zloty for this, and on the cover it says this game is Polish. Artwork of the cover is amazing, by the way. Can you look at that? It's amazing. So what I'm concerned about is this like a Polish edition for both audio and subtitles, I guess. And I asked the guy that works there over and over again if I can change the language setting, and he thought that it can be changed, like it should be changed, but he wasn't sure. I searched on the web, not many things, so I guess we will have to see, or I will have to play this in Polish. Kind of a bummer.